Hey YouTube, it's your girl V the Notary. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm over here laughing on the inside because my videos that I have filmed today, usually I try to, do several videos in one day of just things that have happened to me throughout, the week or, within the month, or just topics that I think that you guys would be interested in. But because I have to go into the office every day, I usually try to film, my videos on the weekends and stuff just to give you guys a whole bunch of information and kind of spread it out, right? But I'm laughing because the videos that I'm filming, and I feel like I'm a Debbie Downer today. But I mean, it's just the nature of like what has happened in my life, the last like, few weeks or whatever. And so, but yeah, so this video is kind of along the same lines of that. Interesting, but it's another story time, right? And so, and this goes back to show you why I'm tired of loan signings, y'all. I'm tired of loan signings. Not with the title companies directly, but this is just goes to show you why I ain't working with these damn signing services anymore. But anyway, before I get into the video, y'all, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Liking the video at a minimum ensures that I get into the algorithm. And so again, I appreciate you guys all being here. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you do that as well. The channel's continuing to grow, and I appreciate you all. So at the minimum, make sure you like the video. All right, so I done got accused of identity theft. Well, not necessarily a full accusation, but I was grilled and interrogated by one of my signers that I had a loan signing with a couple months ago. So lovely loan signer, the signing went off without a hitch. And I don't know if for all you notaries, I keep track of every loan signing that I do, all of my clients. Sometimes I circle back with them just to let them know, that I offer additional general notary, services. And so I suggest you do that as well. So I knew who the loan signer is. I also, as many loan signings as I've done, I normally remember them in some capacity. But this particular loan signing reached out to me directly a couple days ago, y'all, saying that they just went through identity theft. Somebody, I guess, stole their identity and opened up like all these different accounts in their name and was thinking that I did it. They were thinking that I did it because, again, as a loan signer, you have access to, and this is why you get background checks done, right? Because you have access to people's social security numbers, where they live, a lot of times where they work, sometimes their bank account statements and information and all kinds of stuff, their credit scores, everything. So, I mean, I'm not mad at them for reaching out to me. I guess I get it, because I probably would be like, damn, well, who had access to my social security number recently? But yeah, they called me directly, rude as hell, all out the gate. It wasn't no pleasantries. It wasn't hello. It was like, is this, da 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 da? And I'm like, yeah, this is, da 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 da, right? And they're like, yeah, I'm reaching out to you because I'm trying to narrow down, who recently stole my social security number. And I'm like, oh, but at first, I didn't know who it was, and I was like, okay, so refresh my memory, and then they said that they, I did a loan signing for them, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I let them vent, and I said, I have absolutely nothing to do with that. Once I have the documents, I give you a copy. I immediately, either scan them in, and then I immediately, ship it off. I don't have any of your documents. I have never done that. I would never do that. And, and so they're like almost convinced that it's me. Well, you're the only person that I've given my information to. And I'm like, well, that can't be possible, because somebody did steal your identity, and it definitely wasn't me. So we were on the phone for like 30 minutes, just talking about, towards the end of the conversation, I feel like they knew it wasn't me. But at first, they definitely were very accusatory and was like, well, it can't be anybody else. And I'm like, well, number one, there are other entities that have your information. Banks have your information. Several people have your information. the crazy part is that scammers are finding ways. I've had scammers, not necessarily with my social security number that I know of, but I've had scammers like with my credit card. I'll have like physical, I'll have my credit card, but somehow they get my number and start buying stuff. That's happened to me several times. That actually happened to me recently. And so these scammers are getting very crafty. It could be a family member. It damn sure wasn't me. So I don't know for this person who it could be. And they're going to unfortunately have to file some type of, they're probably going to have to file a police report. I've never had my identity stolen. Thank God, and I pray that never happens to me. But I imagine they're going to have to open up some type of investigation, which is fine because I'm not going to come up on it. But yeah, they absolutely accused me initially of, well, it has to be you because, and I'm like, well, it's not me. I mean, I don't know what you need to do. And I even encouraged them. I said, I'm encouraging you. I'm telling you, you should open up an investigation. That's how, I mean, I didn't do it. So I'm not even worried about me coming up on your list because I don't have anything to do with anything. You might want to look into the title company or to the loan signing service. Like for real. I mean, I'm just saying, I didn't do anything. So hopefully you're calling. I told them, I said, you need to call everybody who maybe had access to your paperwork and your social. I would hope that these companies have integrity and keep these things confidential. Just the same way that I had to get a background investigation. Again, I am not, I don't work in escrow or anything, but I imagine that they also have to do so because they have access to the same information that I'm getting, if not more. So I encourage them to open up a full investigation to find out. And I said it, and I guarantee you, I'm not gonna come up anywhere on that, But yeah, that's unfortunate. It's sad for them. I hope that they get this rectified. But I'm just like, Lord, I'm having, almost had to tase somebody, then getting accused of, stealing somebody's identity and using their social security number to open up accounts. I'm like, ooh. Having to go into the office every day. I'm like, I'm going through it. I'm going through it this week. But no, in all sincerity and seriousness, safeguard your stuff. It's hard because there's so many times where we're having to give information out to a third party or whatever, especially if you're buying or selling a house. Like I just recently bought a house. You have to give all your business away to several different people. And so, but yeah, I don't feel no ways about it because I didn't do it, but I just thought that was interesting. I like to always share you guys, my stories with you guys throughout, real estate, etc., and loan signing. So, but yeah, I literally got off that phone and I was like, man, I ain't doing no more loan signings, man. These people not gonna. I don't ever want to be in a situation where someone's asking me about, my integrity and was I involved in this? I never want to be in that situation. So I was just like, man, it ain't even worth it. I don't want to deal with this kind of stuff. However, this is not a common occurrence, but nonetheless, it happened to me. So anyway, safeguard your things, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to know if any of you guys have ever dealt with that as a loan signing agent. Again, we deal with people's very sensitive, personal, identifiable information. And so, I wonder if any of you guys have gone through this in your careers. Okay, so let me know. Drop down in the comments, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.